Hi everyone, welcome to the Zabo channel. Today we are looking on Giselle, Beyoncé, Knowles business ventures throughout the year, even in her own legacy. First of all, her name is Giselle Beyoncé Knowles. The Beyoncé stage name is always in the middle. Most of her fans know that part. Early in her solo career, she had the L'Oreal makeup deal and signed a 10-year contract with them, whereby it included her doing multiple commercials. They used to make her like a white woman, sometimes sound like a white woman. So this deal was quite long, if you tell me. So this is a makeup deal she had, sometimes lipstick, the hairspray. So it's all included about women's beauty. So Beyonce had a makeup deal before, in her early days. So the commercials were numerous and they were done time to time. In 2013, I believe, they leaked untouched photos of Queen Bee on L'Oreal advertisement. It was such a backlash from the swamps. They were not having it. Again, they claim, she's a human being like everybody else. By that time, maybe something happened to her face. But why would somebody leak such a private photos? On her empire of fragrances, she has several of them. The first one was the Beyoncé hit that birthed around 10 to 15 of them later on, released on occasional time, and like summer edition. So, and she is very successfully in this area. I don't know why she stopped doing fragrances anymore. She needs to like go back and do the fragrances, in my opinion. She once revealed in an interview before in her early days that she's allergic to fragrances, perfumes, but the way she is renovating or making her perfumes is for both allergic and non-allergic. As for her first perfume ever, it has gained over 400 million and at retail globally. So her perfumes are very successful. She's the most successful person in the fragrances department. Moving on to phone commercial with Samsung. She did this when Irreplaceable came out. Even in the commercial, you can see that she is singing the Irreplaceable song, and it kind of promoted her tour too, the B-Day tour, if I'm not wrong. She later became the face of Tom Hilfiger on the perfume True Star. I feel like she's just the face, but she didn't have any stocks in this. Another business venture was American Express. By this time, I think she was going on a tour, solo tour, and kind of directing her fans to use American Express in buying tickets. If I'm not wrong, it kind of sponsored the first tour of Beyonce. The same year, she had Imperial Diamond advert Jewel. This is back in 2007, and you can see her singing "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend." So that was a good business ventures. She later had water commercial. Yes, you heard me. Beyonce was drinking water to Wave by artists, and the commercial looked kind of similar like Umbrella by Rihanna's song. So people kind of compared the two videos, even though one is commercial and another one is a music video. Moving on to the House of Dion. The founders were her mom, Tina Knowles, Beyoncé Knowles, and her grandmother. So it was like a 3-generation family business move that they had. It kind of flopped. They were focusing more on jeans, and they were trying to do like demi jeans, but it kind of went downhill very fast. Now most of their clothes were basic, no shade though. They later filed for bankruptcy in the business move they had with House Durian, so it kind of flopped. Later on, we see her doing Ivy Park, 100% owned by Beyonce herself, and then later had a partnership with Adidas, and it kind of went well at first, but again, when times were moving on, it seems like Adidas claimed they were having issues. They were losing a lot of money, nearly 200 million. So, but her team, Beyonce's team, claimed that they were major creative differences between Ivy Park and Adidas, so that's why they patterned their ways. So at first, before the Adidas partnership, it was supposed to be Nike, but it kind of did not happen. And it's reportedly that Ivy Park is valued around 450 million. So congratulations to her if this is true. In 2011, we see Beyonce making her debut modeling career for Tom Ford Women's Wear Season 11. Moving on to her Pepsi, whereby some are saying it's $30 million deal, others saying it's $50 million deal. Now, the Pepsi sponsored her Super Bowl performance, whereby most artists don't get paid, but Beyonce got paid by the Pepsi sponsor. They even sponsored her Miss Carter World tour, in case you still remember. This is back in 2013, if I'm not wrong. Moving on to her rare cover girl issues. She has numerous and many of them throughout the year, but the Sports Illustrated, she became the first black female artist to appear on the front cover, second overall after Tyra Banks. On the Vogue issue that was launched on September in 2018, she was not interviewed. She just illustrated her life, and she handpicked Taylor Mitchell to photograph her. So Taylor became the first black photographer for that Vogue. And again, on a rare magazine, the Man magazine. So I've tried to find this magazine, but I haven't seen it at all. But they claim she appeared on that too. On her acting debut, she has appeared over 10, if I'm not wrong, and has earned 2 Golden Globe noms and 1 Oscar for Be Alive. But unfortunately, she didn't get any of it. But they've been successfully on the theater. Tell me about that. She later founded Parkwood Entertainment, whereby it came in first use back in early 2009, but it got registered in 2019, if I'm not wrong. And most of her albums, the 4 album, Music and Cadillac Records and Obsessed, the movie whereby she featured in, they are under Parkwood, and then started focusing more on music by 2010. And she has signed Chloe and Hailey Bailey. They're very, very well known, but people don't know that she once signed a female rapper from Houston, Texas, but she didn't kind of blow up, so they kind of parted ways with this female rapper. And yeah, that happened. In 2015, she became a co-owner or a co-founder of Tidal Music Launch, whereby she, Rihanna, and Nicki Minaj, and other bunch of big artists, they are co-owners of these Tidal music streaming services. She and her husband became the face of Tiffany Jewel and Company. She is seen wearing the most iconic 128 carats necklace in this picture. Now, they received a lot of backlash because it's a bloody diamond on a black woman. She became the first black woman to wear it and the 4th woman overall to wear it. This is back in 2021, and later in 2023 we see Tiffany sponsoring most of the jewels in the Renaissance World Tour. So it was kind of like a hit. They are sponsoring every single jewel that Beyonce wears on the Renaissance World Tour. So that was their business. Back in 2018, a little bit if you go back, she headlined Coachella, becoming the first black woman to do so, and secured a 3-project deal of 60 million with Netflix. So that was very iconic of her, getting 8 million for the performance and turning the Homecoming project to 60 million. Now, with the Uber investment stocks, there was an alleged news that she was told to perform for 6 million, but instead she took the stocks and turned it into a co-founder. So that was a very good business move. In 2023, during the Renaissance World Tour, she is announcing a hair product They have not launched yet, but tell me think about that. So you all tell me think about Beyonce's investment holdings, business ventures that has happened during her career and legacy. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.